Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be trying a chapter fantasy style. Okay, firstly, super sorry about this lighting. I'm trying to find the best balance of having the window open to get light without completely drowning me out, so I'm gonna look a little shaded on part of my face and it's just gonna have to be what it is. It's fine. So I recently edited a video which was the 10 series I wanted to start in 2021 and realized it's April. Haven't started a single one of them. So I thought, why don't I do a try chapter tag, see which one calls to me in the moment, and make that one the priority. As I'm filming this, I realized two of these books are not on that original list, and that is Traitor's Blade by Sebastien de Castell and Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. These two books are books that I have wanted to read. I just forgot that I had them, to be honest with you, when I made the 10 series list. So I thought I'm just gonna put them on my try chapter tag today, and if they're the books that call to me, they're the books that call to me. All reading is good reading. So I have these two books that I'm gonna be reading a chapter from, and then the three books that are on my 10 series to read or start in 2021. I have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch, and Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Like, whoops, these are really hard and awkward to hold. It's fine, we're gonna do this. So looking kind of at this list, I mean, ideally it would be one of the three. It would be one of the three that are on my 10 book series to read. But I don't know. All of these are really interesting series that I do want to read or at least give a try to. I do know that I had a lot of issues getting into Assassin's Apprentice, so I genuinely don't think that's going to be the one that pulls me in today. I think it's going to have to be a series that I'm just going to have to choose to read and just actually read the whole book and just go from there. But yeah, I'm very curious to see which one ends up pulling me in. So, without further ado, let me get started. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the two that are not on my list and narrow it down to just one of these two that I want to read, and then I'll read the next three and figure out which one I want to go from there. That's going to be the plan. Okay, so I just read the first chapter of Traitor's Blade and Foundryside. Oops, can't even see it. And I feel like they both were interesting, but I don't know which one really called to me more. So I feel like that's a sign that these two are not really the ones I'm supposed to read right now, which is good because I really should be working on some of the series that I have said that I was going to. So I'm going to put these to the side and pick up the next one, which is Assassin's Apprentice. God, I feel like I have read this, here's my bookmark, I have read this first chapter so many times. I don't know why I think I'm going to be like, oh yeah, now I really want to read it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the new plan. I'm not going to read the first chapter of Assassin's Apprentice because I know it's not going to draw me in. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do instead is read the first chapter of Mistborn and The Lies of Loch Lamora. If neither of these are drawing me in right now, then I will read Assassin's Apprentice in its entirety. That's going to be the new plan. Because I know that the first chapter is not going to draw me in. It hasn't the two times I've read it. Okay, I think that's a good plan. So I'm going to read the first chapter in each of these. Hopefully one of them calls to me, and if not, then I will be reading Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I will check in with you guys after I finish these two chapters. So I finished the first bits of each of these. For The Lies of Loch Lamora, the first, 38 pages were the prologue chapters, so I skipped ahead at I skipped ahead at 25 to read a little bit of the first chapter. So I basically read the first chapter, which is like 2 pages at most. I am really intrigued by this book. I actually really like Loch Lamora. I think he's a really fun character, even though I really only met him as a kid. And so I'm curious to see sort of where he goes as an adult and his sort of story and how it takes him. So I am really intrigued by this one. The one thing that's holding me back from reading it is that I only currently own this first book, and I would have to buy the next 2 in the series, and then I don't know for sure when the 4th one is coming out. I think it's supposed to come out this year, but I don't remember. And so it would feel a little bit like I'm making progress, but not really making progress if I'm not going to be able to like finish the series. Versus with Mistborn, oops, got it caught completely in my hair. With Mistborn, it is just a 3-book series, and I own all 3 books, and so I could theoretically finish a series if I picked this one up. Oh, decisions. But I think I'm going to go with The Lies of Loch Lamora. It's the one that I wanted to actually keep reading as I was going. So I think that means it's going to be The Lies of Loch Lamora. And then when I finish it, I can decide if it's a series I want to continue and if I want to buy the books or if I just want to rent them from the library. I can kind of decide in that way. So the winner is The Lies of Loch Lamora. Pretty excited about this. Let me know in the comments below if you've read The Lies of Loch Lamora, if you agree with my decision, or if you think I should have given one of the other books on my list more of a shot. Don't worry, I do plan on reading all of them eventually. It's just so many books, so little time kind of thing, you know? But as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.